Hello everybody, it's Stellarford here again. Today we are actually going to be finishing this interior of the base and decorating the outside with more details. This is from the building the structure of a starter base. Now all I have on the inside is it actually being empty and the plans for loft like this. And I don't know if I want an open concept roof, as if I'm gonna do something like this where you just put pillars across every 2 or so blocks like that. I'm just gonna leave this here for now until I figure out what I want to do later, because this will most likely not stay at all as it's uneven and out of place. First off, I'm going to start off by putting in a floor so that I can actually start detailing. I will be detailing the floor with something more than just spruce planks. I don't like having pure spruce or pure plank on the bottom. I don't consider that to be worth while. I like it if there's a small amount of detail on the floor, but I don't think I'm going to do too much crazy stuff. I think I'm actually just going to do maybe a couple of spots over here, since this is where I want the storage to be. I'm going to do something like this, chest, then I can do maybe some slabs. If you want to make it look good, you should probably put a stair on the end to make it look like it's more supported. So do something like this. So putting stairs on the ends makes it look like this shelf can actually take more weight while also allowing you to open these chests still. Now up here will be slabs, since I like having taller roofs on the bottom. And so you can open those chests down there. But I think this spot will stay like that as a whole block. Oh. And since this is just the building for a starter base, I don't want it to be too complicated. So once again, I'm just going to be putting stairs in like this. Just doing stuff like that, making it a pretty compact area. I don't want it to be overly strong, as in seems like too much for a starter base. I actually want it to be a little bit smaller than what most people would do. So I'll put like a blast furnace maybe there, or I could tear out this since we have those three there, and actually build out blast furnace there with maybe something along the lines of a crafting table in the corner like that. Just so it's all combined and stuff in the sides. And just to add a little bit more detail, I'm going to put moss on top of here like it's been up there for a while. And as I said in my last video, I was saving this room for an enchanting setup, hence why it's built kind of like this. Obviously, want it to be level 30. I have to actually remember how many books it takes, so I'm going to grab just like a wooden axe. So we're at 16, 20, 28, just add one more, we're at 30. And then, just because I want to, I'm going to add a chiseled bookshelf over here that will actually just have anything in it at all. It doesn't have to be a super specific thing. I'm just going to put some books in there, just for a small amount of detail. You could put some like enchanting books in there since it's next to the enchanter, and just to do something interesting to hide maybe the tools that you're enchanting, or to hide the stuff that you don't really use, like the lapis. Well, I mean you do use it, but since you don't really want to show it off, if you make the flooring out of spruce, you can do a cool thing where you actually just have more of a polished area like this with storage in it. And just to make it look more used, I did grab a chipped anvil, and I will put a lantern there. Whoops. Put some moss in the corner. Actually fill this in with spare blocks. Make it look like the roof over here is a bit more supported than it actually is. I like doing half slabs, mainly because it gives the roof slightly more height to it on the lower floors. I feel like I already said that, but might as well say it again. Because if you don't do it, then over here is going to feel super cramped, and I don't like having that. Also, I do need to add a furnace area, something where I can cook stuff, not just this one blast furnace over here in the corner. So I'm actually going to do something like this. I think I'll go with maybe, what's a good one? Actually, I think I'll go with a tree. Something like cherry, just to add a little bit more color to the outside, or the inside, not the outside. Yeah, cherry's good. Also, I'm gonna leave this area open, as in it's just gonna be pretty much empty. I might add, actually, you know, that is a good idea. I'm going to add above everything. And because I want to, this will actually be the bedroom area. Oh, whoops. Hold on. So you go up here, and I'll add a window right here to add in some light. Since I know where the sun actually sets on this world, should I do panes? I'll do panes just because they look better than just having empty space. And just so that there's some more storage. Always gotta add some type of barrels. Don't know why that didn't work. Okay, there we go. Make it nice and cozy up here. Kinda closed in like this. Maybe I should have that as blocks instead. Oh, not over there. Don't know why I'm using slabs to fill in them. Do this, and I can have a low-lying area right there. Keep the interior pretty simple, I guess. Okay, I need a bed. I don't really care what color it is, but since we're going with kind of the darker vibe, we're going to go with a dark green. And something I keep seeing people do is actually use hanging signs as a fence. I don't know if I like the oak as the sign. Maybe I will do something else. Maybe a spruce will look better, actually. And maybe on here. Yeah, okay. I think oak is okay. Do something like that. Yeah, that's good. Then if I want to, I can just... I don't want to, actually. Yeah, something like that seems pretty good. Not too much. And just in case, I'll put crafting table up here with a lantern when it gets dark. Maybe put some moss carpet since we went with a green bed. Not too much, maybe that much. And we have the storage up here, we have lighting. It's nice and cozy. Instead of a lantern, I'm actually going to do a candle. Just a normal colored candle. And then light it. Just so there's a little light up here. There it is. Something like that. And then just for actual lighting, I will have an actual thing that... Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I will have an actual lantern up on top of a trapdoor. Right in front of that. Yeah, I think that's pretty cozy. Can I put a flower pot. I can't. Oh, that sucks. I wish you could. That would actually be a really nice detail to have flower pots on the side of the fence. And I don't want it to look like that. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to make this look way more stable, hopefully, than it is. Is that good? Eh. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Make it look like it's not hanging off by a thread. So I like having that up there. That's the bedroom. Come up, sleep, do whatever, fall down. Because, you know, everyone's gonna fall through there. And something I should do is add a pressure plate there. I think this looks good. I'm gonna add a window right here. Just so that there's something here. And I'm not gonna add anything really rounded, since I can't really. If I'm crazy, I can add some barrels there. On top of something like this, but then that gets in the way of there. So I could do something like that. So I can go up and down the stairs with no problem. Add that. Actually, moss carpet. Instead of that, I'm gonna do potted plant with cornflower, just to add a little bit of blue. I got rid of the pot. Whoopsies. Cornflower, yeah. Just to add a little bit of blue into the build. Now, I'm gonna guess the outside still looks just as bland, and it does. Okay. Just making sure. This one... Okay, I need to do some exterior work. This looks good, that looks good. Could probably add a little bit more detail to the tops of these, like adding 2 pressure plates there. Then... maybe an unlit campfire here to make it look like... Whoops, wrong thing, I need a shovel. Just a pile of wood. Yeah, pile of wood. Keep it there for, like, using in these furnaces. Okay, now up here, I was going to do something up here as like a bedroom, but now that we have that, I was thinking, because we have small storage here, add a window here. I like doing 3 wides with the panes. But let's think, what could go up here? Because we already have that. We could do a smithing area. And, oh yes, that's a good idea. I just thought of doing a writing room. Not something too much, just like a lectern here, some bookshelves around it with book and quills. Just in case you run out. Have a nice lantern up there for lighting. Moss there. Hold on. I need to figure out somewhere to put that later. Let's just do something basic. Like that. Come up here, you just sit on here. And right. Now I need to do the actual fence. I did like that up there, but I don't think I can do that here. I think I'm actually just gonna do some sort of trapdoor. Maybe oak. Can I just do oak trapdoors here? Let's do all of them on the outside. Gotta add blocks so I can actually place them out there. Yeah, I think that's good. Then just show something like this in the corner. You know, that kind of ruins the vibe. But surround it and stuff like this. And put a flower pot on top of it with a cherry tree, and you'll barely even notice that it's there. And just because I want to, I'm gonna actually come back down here, add that there. So that's looking pretty good. I've got this room half sorted out. Okay, all of that just for this. We might need something in the hallway here. I can't have that be the only thing that's going on. We have this flower pot at the end. Actually, maybe closer to the middle here. And we'll have a different flower. Maybe something like... what can actually go in? Can a torch flower go in there? It can, okay. Have an interesting flower up here. Maybe another one down here for a little bit more color. Just put like Lily of the Valley. Yeah. Oh. It only faces one direction when it's put in there. So I'll actually do a different flower. Blue orchid is, I think, a multi-cat. Okay, there we go. Add a little bit more moss, because I'm just gonna throw moss around like it's nothing. Then, once again, not bookshelves, barrels, not bookshelves. And we'll have a chain. Chains are down here. Right in the middle with a single lantern. I should also do that over here. Chain, but have it off centered in this direction. Have the two down. One like that. So I can pretty much do maintenance on it. Now, I need to do this. Do I need to do staircase railings? Probably. I should do staircase railings. And that's just... oh, nope. Just do this. Have it double layered like that. Not double layered like that. Okay. Yeah, and then we can just go up and down this like that. Now obviously you can still... Oh, no you can't, okay. That was just me getting lucky. This interior, other than up here being crazy, looks okay. I'm just gonna fill this in with a couple spaces. Now, I could use this attic space or something, but to be frank, I'm too lazy to put something up here, so I'm gonna leave it that way. I might, if I were building this in an actual world, do something up there, but this seems like a pretty cozy interior so far. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, no crazy detailing on the floor. It is supposed to be a starter base type of build. But mostly I'm going to be using trapdoors like this, just to add a little bit of depth to them, then add kind of shade stuff, as if it was needed, but it's not really. So I'm actually going to add a spruce trapdoor up here. Oh. Maybe I'll do it the other way around, like that. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Once again, I can't really tell. And just because I want to, I'm going to do something like this. Do I want to? No, I don't. So we're going to do some pretty basic detailing around these. Nothing too crazy. I do really like this right here. I don't know why. So I'm going to keep doing that around them. I'm going to actually put oak buttons. Okay, yeah, those are good. And up here, since they're slightly different, I'm going to use dark oak and spruce. So dark oak on the top. Then a spruce slab, and then I'll do spruce, oak, spruce with some, what type of buttons? I think dark oak buttons on the bottom when we're doing this stuff up here, just to make it stand out more. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Now, can I or can I not add a window here? Or here? I cannot add a window there, but I think I can add a 1x1 window here, where I just do this with a single trapdoor, 2 oak buttons. Yeah, just make that side feel more complete than it actually is. Just fill in that gap somehow. do more of this stuff. Whoops. Oh, I forgot about buttons. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now, I think the stuff I did up here, just add that in. Do stuff like that. Add some buttons on the end. Just oak buttons, nothing crazy. I gotta say, detailing is my favorite part, but it always takes the longest. And the things that I learned for detailing is just don't stop detailing. If you detail for a long period of time, that means you're doing the right thing. It means your detailing is actually working because you're starting to like it. Now I'm gonna put trapdoors here. Oak button, oak button, oak button, oak button. Do this. And then I'm just gonna cap it off like that. Now this is gonna look like a mustache, but doesn't matter to me. I just need something there so it doesn't take up my screen like it's nothing. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Since I can't add a window here, since there's a bunch of stuff behind it, I'm just gonna add a little bit of decoration to the ends. Just put it in the corner, do something random. That's pretty much how I find this part of detailing. It's just, yeah, do something random. See if it looks good. If it doesn't, that's fine. You can try again. I actually want those to be dark oak. Just like right here where there's nothing, just add something like this. A couple of trapdoors. Buttons. Yeah, then it just looks good. I think I've done all of the windows. There might be one more. There is. Haha. Now what did I do for the windows down here? Spruce slab, spruce trapdoors. Spruce slab, spruce trapdoors. Good oak. Button, button. Button, button. I think that's good. Maybe add these on the outside. Just cause that looks slightly better. Might as well if it looks slightly better. And I think right now, other than maybe adding a garden here if you wanted to, which I could do in just a couple seconds. Let's see, where could I? Grab a tall plant. Yeah, something like this. Put maybe lantern out here, and yeah, that's pretty good. I think that is the entire build finished. It took about an hour in its entirety. And this was pretty much block by block. Can't really use mods. It is really hard to get mods in Bedrock Edition, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did make it this far, please leave a like, subscribe maybe if you want to, and I will see you in the next one, right after I finish this small detail right here, because I don't like having this spot be empty. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, now it's the end of the episode. Goodbye. It is very late for me. I need to sleep. It is 1 a.m. finishing this project on the 4th of August. I was going to try and finish it earlier yesterday, but I just couldn't. I had some plans, and hope you all have a good day. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!